East Columbus KOA.
Okay, so we've been here a few times.
Yeah.
We had our hopes really high.
This time we're a little disappointed. We're here kind of early May. It's kind of early in the season.
Not early May, it's mid-May.
Well, it's kind of early for Ohio, but a lot of the stuff for the kids wasn't open, and that surprised me because it was a kids charity weekend.
It's what they call the big weekend. So KOA does this. I don't know if they do it across the nation, but it was in Ohio anyway. So this was at Mount Gilead's KOA this weekend too. So I'm assuming it's a KOA sponsored event for what they call Kids Camp. So it's a charity event weekend where they collect money for Kids Camp, which is for kids with cancer. So they advertised it as a big weekend, which is all about the kids. They do fundraising activities, and it's a weekend where campers can get a discount. So you pay your normal price on Friday night, and you stay for $20 on Saturday night. And they're supposed to have like all their activities up and running and everything by this time. And unfortunately, they didn't. So we were pretty disappointed with the kids.
They opened some stuff up Saturday, but I just don't think they were ready yet. They did have the kids event where they made the lantern, which was really cool.
Yes, Heather was awesome. Great job, Heather.
It's one of those things, like if you're going to pay that amount of money, like if we would have went last month to a KOA and it was $100 a night and none of that stuff was set up and we had kids, I would have been really upset.
Yeah, so like we knew the pool wouldn't be open because in Ohio, pools open Memorial Day weekend and they close Labor Day weekend. So we knew that would not be open. But the only thing the kids could do outside of the hours on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. on Saturday was ride their bikes around and play on the playground, which the playground could use some serious maintenance. And like the putt-putt was closed. The bouncy pillow was not blown up all day long.
Yeah, it was just disappointing because that's the stuff you expect when you pay the premium cost for a KOA.
A holiday KOA.
Yeah.
And we've been at plenty of KOAs. This is why we have the membership, because we have little kids and we expect them to be able to just go and do those things. And so our expectations were sadly disappointed.
We thought everything was going to be open.
They had no fire truck ride. They had no hay ride.
Yeah.
They advertised that they were going to be doing all these things, and they didn't do any of it.
Yeah, and the other thing, the sites are very tight.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a bigger rig like we do. I think I'm going to start doing a new thing when I do these campground reviews, and I'm going to call it the 20-foot rule. Do you have 20 feet from your step to the next campground?
Yeah, next camper.
Next camper, because at this place we didn't. Our awning would have almost been touching the other camper.
Or at least a tree. We ran into this at the KOA over in Wapakoneta.
Wapakoneta, yes.
So, honestly, for us with kids and like them wanting to play with a ball or run back and forth and play with the dog and stuff like that, we really look for those kinds of things. Honestly, this is why we love state parks. We love room to roam. We love the cheaper price, and we a lot of times leave. So this is why we find it really hard to pay $75 a night, guys.
Yeah. So not to knock all KOAs, we just didn't have a good experience with this one. And normally we do. Normally you do, and normally you're paying that extra price to get the stuff. Yeah. So if you're a normal traveler and you don't use any of that, or you don't have kids, I wouldn't stay at a KOA.
I wouldn't stay at a KOA. Honestly, I would find a state park or maybe a locally ran campground. But KOAs, you pay for those things. So like when we're traveling and we've got like a pass through day and we know that we want the kids to be able to like get out and jump and run and have a really good playground, we love KOAs because they can get out that energy.
They can do all that
and stuff like that when we've been in the car all day long. But this one, if we got in after 6 o'clock, they would not have been able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate to be a Debbie Downer about it, but
we don't usually get too negative, and normally with a KOA you know exactly what you're gonna get. You are paying a little bit more money, but
I mean, we still paid $75 a night to stay there for 2 nights if you work it out, because it would have been almost $200 to stay there for 2 nights had we not gotten the discount. So
I mean, we could have booked at Delaware State Park, and they have an awesome playground, you know, and that's $35, $40 a night.
Well, I mean, we could go 20 minutes from our house and stay at Mount Gilead KOA, and it's amazing. So, so anyway, unfortunately, we won't be back. Sorry, Buckeye Lake.
We'll have some more adventures soon. Yeah, kind of a bummer on this one, but if
That's
you
okay.
can, get out, have an adventure, and make some memories.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
What did you hear?
I heard a bell going ding, 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 and it sounded like a fire truck.
You heard a fire truck?
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's go down.
I don't know. Let's see. They should drive around here. Do you really think there was a fire truck?
Yeah, it's pulled out.
No, it's not. It's still there.
What was it?
I don't know. It's probably the dinner bell.
I heard like a bell.